All right, y'all. About a month and a half ago, I did a will it run video on this truck. We got it running, and it done very well. It got like 50,000 views. Got a bunch. And when I cut the video off, I had not got it to crank and run on its own. Since then, I have filmed some more. I got it to crank. It runs, but we're gonna bring that in another video. When we modify it more, we're gonna lower it and do disc brake on the rear and stuff like that. But I want to do another will it run video, and it pertains to this truck. So let me turn this around here and show y'all this thing. All right, I've had this truck a long time. It's been on the channel a few times back earlier. I haven't put anything on there lately because it's just been sitting, and I miss my truck. I love this truck. I'm gonna die with this truck. I'll own this truck till I'm dead. So for those of you that don't know, this truck used to have a 12 valve in it. It was in there when I bought it. The truck was completely stock with a 12 valve. And then I done all the bagging and body dropping and semi wheels and all that stuff. The exhaust used to run out the fender right there. And for whatever idiotic reason, I know Charlie told me I was an idiot. So I pulled that out and I put a big block in it. Now this big block makes more horsepower than the Cummins did, but it ain't near as cool. So a lot of the dualies, square body dualies and 88, 98 dualies you see being built nowadays have got Cummins swaps. I've still got the original Cummins that come out of it. It's got some injection pump issues. It's got some transmission issues. And I want to set this truck up to pull my 2-car trailer. So I want to be able to get in this truck, hook up my trailer, and go to car shows with it. That's the goal. I plan to do another 12 valve, and I'm going to do an MV4500 transmission. So I'm going to make it a manual this time. It was automatic last time. And yeah. So like I said, I've still got the original motor, but I've got another motor. This motor belongs to my dad, and it is in a tractor that hasn't been crunk in a long time. So we're going to go down and see if we can get it to crank. And then I just want to make sure it cranks before I move any farther along this process. Once it cranks, when it cools off a little bit, we actually just had a hurricane come through yesterday and Monday. Today's Wednesday. So for the last 2 days, it's dumped like well over a foot of rain here. And when it quits raining and it's not so hot, it's not 100 degrees, get the boys to come over. We're going to go pull this thing out. But today, we just want to make sure it's going to run. So y'all jump here with us, and we're going to see what we got to do to get this thing to crank. Yeah, that's like a very hard road that's on top of a hill, and it's still got water in it. It rained a lot. Hurricane Debbie there, she dumped a pile of water on South Georgia. So. All right, got Landon down here helping me today, and Kenzie. They've been mud bogging. They like the rain.
We're soaking wet.
Yeah. He, on the other hand, I can't work because it's too wet. So I'm gonna hand this off to Landon. He's gonna be my camera guy.
Oh.
Don't fall and get hurt.
There's no lumps.
Don't fall.
I'm gonna fall.
You filming already?
Yeah.
All right, come here. All right, so this thing has got a VE pump, Cummins 12 valve, same thing that was in my truck before. If you look way up in there, on top of the, right yonder, it says Cummins Recon. And then this is a, let me find it on here again. It is a 277 horsepower motor. The factory one that was in there before come out of a Dodge truck. It was 160. There's a lot of extra stuff on this motor that I won't need for the dually, but I've still got the original motor, so I can move parts around, put them from that motor to this motor. This is a non-intercooled motor. My motor was intercooled, so we'll oh, I stood in the ant bed. Good job, Gummy.
Good job, Dad.
They're all over me. All right, this is a, you back up there and get the whole tractor. This is a 94 model Timberjack 450C. My great grandpa, when he owned the logging company, he bought this tractor. This is the last tractor he ever bought, I believe. I know it's the last skidder he ever bought. I actually took senior pictures with this tractor in 2003. So, you know where one of them's at?
One of what? Where?
One of my senior pictures.
Yeah.
We might dig one out. But it's been sitting here for years and years. Tires blowed out. Our cat skidder's normally here. That's what we moved it around with the last time. We just grabbed it and drug it. But it's got a low hour motor in it. I don't know how many exactly. But my grandpa had that put in. The one that was in there. Oh, I'm still getting eat.
I swear this tire just rolled.
So my grandpa had a brand new Recon motor put in it at some point. I think my dad said it had less than 1,000 hours on it. But this is actually the tractor that I started out in, like I said. It had air conditioner, but it had one little squirrel cage fan left up there. It didn't really hit on a whole lot. It was really hot. The exhaust goes out and goes over the roof. There's no insulation, so the headliner had long been gone. So it was a hot tractor. I run that from the time I started in 2004 until we got a new tractor in 2007. So I spent 3 years on this thing. And at some point there was a motor put in. I don't remember exactly when. But I do remember that when a motor was being put in, I had to run a Franklin 170 open cab tractor. And that sucked. So, but Pop said he ain't ever going to do nothing with it. Pull the motor out, we'll junk the rest. If you're out there and you need parts off a 450C Timberjack, besides the motor obviously, hit us up, because as soon as the motor comes out, it's probably going to the junkyard. But we're going to check some fluids real quick, make sure it's got some diesel in it, and hook jumper cables up and see if we can get it at least turned over. We may have to go buy a battery and put in it. I don't know yet. But battery right there with 1022 on it, so it's a couple years old. It was laying on the ground. Don't know where it come from. There's another battery up there. We better put one of them in and hook some jumper cables up.
Oh, I'm a bit.
I don't remember which one's hot and which one's negative.
Oh my
I might have to phone Pops on that.
I can't get up here.
All right, let me make a phone call because I don't remember. I couldn't get hold of anybody to tell me, so we just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna put black on black, and we're gonna touch this right here and see. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's it. Let's swap these and see what it does. Yeah, that looks better. All right, let's try that. Maybe it don't blow nothing up like my truck. It's been a long time. I forgot how to do this. Still getting eaten by him. It's like 30 minutes.
There's a cookie on the ground.
So volt gauge is working. We got almost 14 volts, but it ain't wanting to turn over. I forgot what all you got to do to make this thing turn over. It's been a long time. Dang, there's a lot of wasp nests in here. Glad there ain't no wasps on them. Oh, it's been a long, long time since I've been on this thing. All right, here you go, Linda. Hand that back to you. Ain't making no noise. Might have to let it charge for a little while. Go get a battery. Where can I steal a battery from? I thought the other battery right there's got any charge. Probably not. It's been back here for years. Let's not let those touch together.
Yeah.
They're gonna harp a little bit. arc with that battery. That ain't good. Alright, let's climb down and see what we can do. Nothing. Alright, we're gonna let this thing sit here and charge for a few minutes. Go from there. We still got this old, like I said earlier in the video, we still got the original Cummins that come out of this truck. This was a 93 VE pump motor. Probably had 500,000 miles on it, but it run good. I got my engine driven bracket still on there. I took the compressor off and put in on the big block, but it had an A518 automatic transmission. And I serviced that thing one time, and there was clutch, like literally broken clutches in it, in the pan. And I was like, this thing ain't never gonna move again. And I put it back together and drove it for probably another 50,000 miles before I pulled it out. So, like I say, this time I'm gonna go back to a manual. I wanna be able to pull the trailer a little better, and we're gonna take all the stuff off of this one that needs to go onto the other one to make it fit in the truck. I've still got the motor mounts. Had a pretty new starter on it. Still got the Dodge radiator. This is a Chevrolet radiator. It got brought down here for some reason. And it's just hiding down here at the back of the field. Like I say, my pops, he moved his big truck out. He didn't want to leave it under the shelter when the hurricane come through. So, all right, let's take this battery. No, let's go over and steal the battery out of this camper and go put it in the tractor.
Goodness, where's that from?
All right, so I didn't know it. Pop said that battery's got a hole inside of it. This battery was in here the last time this tractor ran, which was God knows how long ago. And this is the battery I just stole out of my grandpa's camper. So, let's see if it's gonna work. It's not very big. Neither is that wire right there either. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see if we can make some noise now.
Nothing.
Alright, let me send this kid down there and give me some readings. Alright, so me and the kiddos are still down here to hooking the cable straight to the starter and grounding it to a bolt, and still can't get anything. So had to call in some backup. Pops is on the way with the service truck, so we have some tools, and that starter is gonna hate to see me coming with a hammer in just a minute because it's fixing to get a couple good licks. Called in the backups. Pops is over here hooking the battery back up. See if we can get this thing to bust off. They brought some more tools. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so you found one?
Yeah.
Alright, so we figured out with the test light that we're not getting no fire here on the key wire. So sure ain't got no power. But at least it did turn a little bit. Might be signs of life after all. What's he going back?
Food.
Stop.
No idea. Start.
See them cables? I put them right here on start. Oh, you heard it making noise.
It's making noise.
Got out there.
Smoking.
Oh, hold up. That wasn't a real good ground there, apparently. Pulling a lot of juice.
No, you smell it?
Maybe not.
Smoking again.
So my cables ain't no good? Probably not now. Alright, you can cut it off for a minute. Gonna do the good old, if one set of jumper cables don't do it, use two. Box is picking up the second set of it. Hey, look that ground iron back up too. Can't hurt that two sets on it. Took it over there. There's nothing.
Smoking again.
Alright, tire better, huh? Got a little start fluid? Oh, small pump ain't got enough sniff fluid to deal with this thing. Is that key on?
That master switch is still off.
No, it's on. There wouldn't be turning over. Huh? So they're holding about 1,500. Rev it up a little bit. Rev it up a little bit. You got to stop moving.
What do we do?
Hey, bro. You might want to back up. You're a little too close. Oh, let's try it again. Now, instead of two sets of jumper cables, we got two trucks with two sets of jumper cables. That dude still ain't happy. Come on, baby.
Oh, yes, sir. Got it good.
Ooh, that took too long.
Heck yeah.
Man, that better.
Say a few words.
Did it even smoke?
A little bit.
You got water in it, you think? I didn't check it. Huh? See? Pops came through, helped us get the thing crunk. Now he's gonna steal his battery back for the camper. But got good oil pressure, putting out voltage. First time that thing's busted off in a long time. Cliff Hardy told me a long time ago, he said old 12 valve, especially a VE pump, all it's got to do is sniff, smell a little diesel, and that thing will crank. You seen how long I had to turn over there to bust off. Well, it cools off a little bit, we'll get this thing snatched out. Appreciate y'all checking us out. And yeah, we kind of like these wheel around videos. We're going to have to buy some more junk, see if we can make it crank. Yeah, we got plenty of it. All right, see y'all later.